Shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rokah Qudash. Double honor to the apostle nails of great millstone. Peace and blessing to the brothers that are preaching the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua have mercy upon you. Alright, I know you Jake, sometimes you so-called black men, I know you all seeing all of a sudden Eve having this new revelation of understanding, meaning she's acting as though she's honoring her role. But most of them are still being wicked. But you got quite a few women are speaking out and speaking on, and we're gonna go through quite a few videos. But before I go through those videos, I'm gonna go through some of these past videos, just random videos, no particular video, just random videos concerning a so-called black woman, with this strong and independent, and them not liking us, and let's just get right into it. First video, I'm just gonna go down the line here.
What's your favorite thing about black men?
Nothing. Black men suck.
What's your
They're bad. They cheat. They don't care. I'm with the white boys.
favorite thing about black men?
Nothing.
Why is that?
I don't like black men. Not very many meet my standards.
What's your favorite thing about black men?
Nothing. They're just terrible.
Even when you just said that, because I'm thinking about the guest that we just had, she admitted that, her father wasn't a productive father, which I guess justify why she is allowed to say negative things about black men. It's okay for black women to say stuff like that. Like, they will critique a lot of black men sometimes with, oh, you must hate your mother. Like, we get that a lot. You must hate your mother.
Well, they say that to me. I must hate my mom.
Yeah, like,
black women accountable.
When black women have these negative thoughts about black men, nobody says you must hate your father. And it's clearly true.
Yeah.
That one experience can cause you to have a whole hatred towards men. And for some reason, that's valid. But when a black man is not allowed to have that same experience with his mom.
What's your favorite thing about?
You see how he just say not allowed, black man not allowed that. See, that's what the problem is right there, right? A lot of these brothers, they just they simp to black women, right? What I mean by that is that they always got to be they come to you with that aggressiveness and loudness. I've always taught that, especially someone being rude to you and being rude, and they come to you, you give them that same energy. Even the scripture tell you that. Give them the same energy that they're giving you. Let's hear another one over here. Let's go over here. Look at all this. Look at this here.
When black women date outside their race, they usually get the dweebest, the most unswaggiest white men, not masculine, but they won't accept that aesthetic in a black man. Look at all the black women dating these white men. These lame, they nerds, they don't got no swag, they don't got no backbone.
You know what they got? They got
you
money.
wanna know?
I want to date a white guy. It feels like if I was dating a guy from, like, a white guy that act like with the hood mentality, I feel like I'm just dating another black man. I don't want to date that.
Why are we categorized as the hood? Like, why?
It's
why
not all, but I'm not saying that's all black men.
You saying if a white dude was acting more aggressive or hood, you would put him in the category as a black man?
When black women date,
that's exactly what she said. See, they just this is a sometimes trying to explain Eve's ignorance. You can't even really explain it in great detail, because if they just say some of the dumbest shit you could ever, just they always contradicting themselves. Okay, educated women who don't need no man. Listen to this now. This is.
I have several degrees. Not one, not two, but several. Yes, thank you. I don't need a man. I'm my own man. I built my own house. I built my own car. I don't need anybody. I have several degrees. Not one, not two, but several. Yes, thank you. I don't need a man. I'm my own man. I built my own house.
And they'd be lying. That most of the houses that these so-called black women have, they took from what? Took from these brothers. Right? get with them. I mean, and then the brother be 9 times out of 10, a lot of them be already done had their own home, been in their home for years or whatever. She come in your home. You say you're in the house for 7 years, and she come in the house, and then she stay in the house for 15 years and got 3 kids by you, and then you take his home. This is the domino effect of a so-called black woman when it comes to them getting with a so-called black man that they claim to love dearly. You know, none of these women know what it is to be in other words, to be a virtuous woman. Let me just say that. A virtuous wife, or should I say, because no such thing as engagement and I'm just dating. Once you lay down with a man, he's your what? He's your husband. Right? But we know we're in Esau's kingdom. You know, Esau's kingdom allows you to what? To do what it is you want to do. Do what you want to do, be what you want to be. Now let's get a little more into this one right here. Say strong, independent black women don't need no man. But listen to this here though.
Or black woman, and I am extremely independent. I've been living alone since I was 22 years old. I'm college educated. I have a career in corporate America. I have a very healthy income. I'm able to provide everything that I want for myself. I have no debt, and I live in a very high cost of living area. And I do this all by myself with ease. I take care of myself. These, by virtue, would peg me as the stereotypical black woman, except for the fact that I'm not obese, because that is what these crazy black men try to say is black women are undesirable, they're obese, they don't take care of themselves, they have nasty attitudes, which I have a badass attitude as well. So
okay, at least she agrees she has a bad attitude. So she listed all these things she's doing by herself, things she has achieved, you know, the money.
We get the point. I want to hear this guy narrate, right? We get the point, right? So let's go over here, right? Let's go over here. Right? Let's go here. Now, this is where we at now. Listen to this.
Take away child support, food stamps, Section 8, and Medicaid. I bet some women will be more cautious of who they sleep with.
Is not that the truth? Huh? Is not that the truth? Right? Let's go here. Let's get this sister right here. Y'all bear with me. Facebook's real slow sometimes. Okay. Now, this video here is where they say, "Do you agree or disagree?" Well, we know what the main question is. So, would you listen up?
Somebody got to say it, and I'll be the bitch to say it. This whole concept of a man having to get a bitch the world and she ain't got to give him nothing but pussy has to be the most delusional shit that you hoes ever came up with in your motherfucking life. You want him to come in paying bills, but bitch, if he asked you to pay his bills, you wouldn't do it. You want him to spend all his money on you, out to eat, good game night, date nights, and all this other shit. But the moment this man asks you to pay for something, bitch, you're offended. Let's get one even fucking better, bitch. You want this man to love you in a way that you damn sure ain't gonna love yourself. You want him to appreciate you in a way that you ain't gonna appreciate him, nor your fucking self. Bitch, you have no boundaries, no standards, and the standards and boundaries you set for your motherfucking self is too high for you to even function, bitch. You're setting them at a rate of a bitch who have accomplished some shit in life, who deserve that shit. You think you her. You watching the bitches on Instagram thinking you her. So you approaching your caliber of men as if they're their caliber of men.
And that's the problem right there. They're approaching the same caliber of men that they around it daily, go out, eat around, club hot with or whatever. You thinking that you better than them. That's what's going on. But hey, But you know, like I said, like the sister said, the first sister say what? Say take away what? Take away child support, food stamps, and Section 8 and Medicaid, and we see if they still gonna be thinking, it's still gonna be opening their leg and laying down and having it out on children or whatever. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't do that. See, you know, all this, they dumb and they ignorant. All of them just don't know no better. Whatever. You's a damn lie. They know better. They just doing what? They doing what? They just. This is why the scriptures speak about allowing a woman to get abroad. When you allow a woman, when you allow a woman to be loose, she gonna be loose. A man could never be looser than a woman. No way, no how. Never. Look at him. A woman will have men like a revolving door in and out of her house, man, and they can do that. So this is society that we're in, and then you come around, then she done been with 10 men, and you come around and she come around like all wore out and tired. Tell you she worked, she tired. What you tired from? Hey man, you know, hey, this is what it is. This is what we get. This is what we have to choose from as so-called black men.
And you wondering why you getting the ass end of the stick, bitch? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about all the shit that you lack and you neglect your motherfucking self, but you want to hold this man accountable. Let's talk about how you lie to yourself every fucking day, but you want this man to tell you the motherfucking truth. You don't love you, but he's supposed to love you.
That's right, man. You know, it just straight validation, right? Women are always, you can't say it enough, you know, women don't, in other words, they don't look for logic from other women. They're always looking for what? For validation, man. Validation. And it doesn't matter what level of wickedness that I'm talking about. It's always, hey, man, it's be to a level like, whoo, let's go right here. This sister here. I know y'all probably seen her. And y'all probably seen this one too, but I'm just doing my thing. Hold on, let me see. Here we go.
Toxic masculinity. When a man is built to protect and provide.
Right back.
Call all kind of stuff toxic masculinity.
Okay.
When
this video say women raise their sons to what? To be the emasculated men they love. That's right. The same men that women complain about. That ain't no men. These men, most of these men are what? Want other men. But these are the same men that they raised. These are the men that they raised.
Man is built to protect and provide. He's not meant to be here to be your bitch. Yeah, I'm saying it. A lot of y'all think you're here to run men.
And most of these dudes are what? They are definitely bitches. I just watched a video not long ago. It wasn't no skit. He just trying Eve to see how Eve gonna react. He was listening to some music. He was sitting on the bed. I don't know if you've seen it now. I'm just explaining what happened. Sitting on the bed, and it must be some shit that she don't like or whatever. She came right over and slapped the dog, you know what, out of him. And then broke his headphone that cost $500, which she said she paid for. Hey, this is what it is. These niggas these dudes are straight women, females. Ain't no man, no man, a so-called real man gonna allow a woman to treat him in that manner or emasculate him at all. It's not gonna happen. When you see these men, you see women emasculating these men, they're already soft. This is how they were raised, right? By who? By their mothers. Right? Small. When I say small version of men that are raised by women that turn out not being emotional and wanting what? And want another man. Want what she want.
You're not. A lot of y'all have the roles misconstrued. You do. And y'all have backed men in a corner now that they're like, well, shoot, who cares? Who cares if a woman's on the side of the road with a tire broke down? They don't like masculine men. Hey, masculinity is toxic all the way until you need somebody to come do some masculine shit.
Ooh, she read you.
Y'all know. Let's go to the next video. I don't want to just, I ain't got time for all that other stuff. Oh, yeah, hey, listen to this sister here. It's real short, but to the point.
To you raggedy bitches out there who sit up here and use good men, stop doing that shit. To you raggedy bitches out there who sit up here and use good men, stop doing that shit. To you
Hey, y'all heard the sister. Sister said she talking to you raggedy, you know what, right? What is Jake at here? Listen, like I said, right, that they have this so-called new what did I say? Revelation of understanding. Well, I said all of a sudden they have all of a sudden Eve having this new revelation of understanding concerning what she's supposed to do now as a woman. Well, listen what these Jakes say. What these so-called black men, or should I say, we all Jake. Hold on, let me see what this brother going
Hey, wait. You telling me I gotta be financially stable to date broke women? And they already come pre-fucked? Oh, no. Double it, let the next niggas have it. I'm cool. Hell the fuck hello.
Let's wind that back.
Wait. You telling me I gotta be financially stable to date broke women? And they already come pre-fucked? Oh, no. Double it, let the next niggas have it. I'm cool. Hell the fuck hello.
Huh? So this is what we have. You know, that we have to choose from, right? I got a couple more, then I'm getting to the precept. A couple more videos. They short to a degree. Just something to make it laugh to a degree. Oh man, that Jake here got his butt whooped by this woman. Oh, here's Jake right here. Right? He said he ain't falling for it.
Nope, don't fall for it, fellas. Hell no. It's finna get cold and damn near to the holidays. Bitches finna go from my milkshake bring out the boys to the yard to trying to be booed up. No, ho. You is not LMA. Fuck is you talking about, bitch? You a straight cat. Back outside, bitch. Nope, don't fall.
Nope. Don't fall for it, he say. Let me read some of these comments right here. And I'm gonna go to this damn, I ain't want to do that. Let me see something. Okay, here we go. Joanne Carter says, women are natural survivors. See that? Don't worry no more. No one's asking for help. See that? See, you still gonna have a bunch of these sisters out here. I'm reading on the comment. Y'all see on the side I'm on. I ain't finna turn the camera around because I'm gonna play a little shorts, little video or whatever. But you see them. You know, they still proud. You know, she talking. She running them off. She said, what? Women are natural survivors. How the hell you a natural survivor when you can't fix nothing? Tell me how is it that you are a natural survivor when you can't fix nothing? You can't fix the car. You can't fix the dryer. You can't fix or the sink on the pipe. You can't even change a damn tire on a car. So how are you a natural survivor? Just make that make sense, man. Let me see what the reply say. What does the reply say? Corday Johnson says, that's all women do is ask for help. What WTF talking about? Exactly. Exactly. So she come back and reply. You know, nasty, running her mouth. Let me see. Hold up. This brother here say, okay, it's another one going to her again. Juntarinus. Man, these names, man, they messed these brothers up. She says he says, some get that bag on their own. Some gotta depend on someone else. Or some type of assistant. But yeah, she's more than likely to come to the table in survival mode and not from a place of giving love. He got a point there. Even though his message was a little soft. I can't stand these old soft ass gentle messages when it comes to dealing with a bunch of wicked and evil women. No, you got to give it to them raw, man. Give it to them, man, because this is what. But he's right though. That they're not. What he say? He said she's more than likely to come to the table in survival mode, meaning she had no choice. Like what now? Wonder is here. Then not from a place of giving love. That's right. These women, they're gonna be playing their roles. They're gonna be on her now because a lot of guys are interacting on the internet. So the same way these guys were tricking these women and catering to them and feeding their egos, and they was what? They was feeding them. Feeding these jokers. Look at the pastors. Bunch of women feeding them because why? He telling them what they want to hear. So Eve had learned that, hey girl, this thing getting old. So we gotta flip. We gotta change our you think they ain't talking? We gotta change it up. We gotta act like we with these guys so they can what? So we can play them like a yo-yo. This is what's going on, man. This is why you can't trust none of them. Joanne Carter, another one say, he answered to her too. This chick named Joanne, right? He said, yeah, by selling that stray cat. Exactly. Shelter time. See how many guys and then see they hitting her right back. All of them hitting her. Mike says, and y'all at what? Y'all are not natural survivors. By the way, you all need what? Protection. Mm-hmm. See that mouth. Raw says to her, they just cut off your SNAP benefits. Knock it off. You going to give Mr. Griffin them what? Them bonds for some groceries. Quit playing. See, ain't nobody fool. Nobody's listening to Eve with that what? With them games. But you got guys now, they just say, hey, well, hell with it. Damn if I do, damn if I don't. Here's a long one here. But he going out of though. Let's see. Desmond says, bullshit. You are evolved to be dependent on a man making an easier way in life for you. Exactly. Think about it, Joanne. Everything that makes your life easier and safer has been created or built by man. It is just that you and the modern women take men for what? For granted. Val, live in current time when the apartment complex built by man, the electricity you use every day is created and maintained by men. Your running water is processed and water plants are created by men. Your car is built and maintained, designed by men. The oil and gas for your car is produced by men. Ooh, Lord, he going in. By men. The oil and gas you produce by car produced by men in plants that men built. And the list goes on and on and on, Joanne. You might not need a man, but you need men. The groceries you eat are predominantly grown and harvested by men. The grocery stores are built by men. The police that protect you are mostly men. Now let's see what she say. She here to reply. Let's see. Oh, she here to reply. Here she go. Now listen to this BS right here. It's kind of long too. We're gonna read it though. Let's just have a little fun. She says to Desmond, your brain isn't working properly. Every field that you just mentioned has women doing the work. See that? See? Also, and I never stated that I didn't need a man. Boy, the lies they tell. See, they always forget about the lie that they tell, the lie that they told, the previous lie or the lie that they told. And I never stated that I don't need a man. Get your comprehension level up. What I said was women are natural survivors. What the fuck does that mean? See the logic, man? You see no logic at all. They are natural survivors, meaning what? You don't need no man. Okay, she says further, so until we meet a man that speaks our interest, we are capable of taking care. See one like this here. I can't wait till judgment come to her doorstep. Can't wait. Expenses on your own. So calm the F down and get some understanding. Let's go to the next one. I'm tired of that bat. Jessie, which is a woman, says, guys, I'm weak. So the chicks be doing this too now? I'm done. Hold up. Aaron says, back outside. Feral cat. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, y'all. I mean, y'all bear with me. Let me see. Okay, David says, PUSSY going to be 80% off for the what? For the holidays. It's a Christmas miracle. This was 2 days ago now. This was 2 days ago right here. And what he say? David says, PUSSY going to be 80% off for the holidays. It's a Christmas miracle. Oh man. Ben say trying to use you for a what? For a warm shelter too? Okay. Alright, y'all. Let me play my last little video here. This is my last little video here. And I'm gonna get into the precepts, man. But hey, you know, now you see them today, they are really trying to get into that a whole new mode. This gonna be kind of funny here, y'all. I hope you stayed to watch it. Where that? This was funny. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but this is where the little brother at. Hold on, y'all. Y'all bear with me. Let me find it here. Y'all bear with me. Hold up. Man, I might have overlooked it. I think I did. Hold up, y'all. Bear with me. This is. You need to see this here, cause this is very funny, and it's a good one. The big facts. I done went too far, y'all. Y'all bear with me. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Check this out here. For those of you all stayed a little longer.
Mr. Leroy, this Kiki son, can you come back in our lives? Ain't nobody here no more but us. Even the roaches packed their stuff up and left. They said things was about to get real around here. Mr. Leroy, this Kiki son, can you come back in our lives? Ain't nobody here no more but us. Even the roaches packed their stuff up and left. They said things was about to get real around here. Mr. Leroy, this Kiki son, can you come back in our lives? Ain't nobody here no more but us. Even the roaches packed their stuff up and left. They said things was about to get real around here. Mr. Leroy, this Kiki son.
Hey man, you can't hear, but hey, that's a good one now, y'all. So hey, let's It goes to the precepts, man. Of course, Ecclesiasticus. I'm gonna start up at the top, at the very top, and you know, in the days that we are in, you know, most women. When I say most, when I mean most, I mean 90+% of them, 98% of them don't know what it is to be a what? To be a virtuous woman, right? Ecclesiasticus 20:26-1. Blessed is the man that has a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. How is it, how is that? Right? We say because a virtuous woman, meaning one that is righteous, not a hood rat running around in the hood, getting abroad, having different baby daddies. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall what? Fulfill the years of his life in peace. And you all know most of these men, with these women, they do not have peace with these women, because these women take every opportunity to what? To give them pure D hell. And y'all know this here. Pure D hell. Blessed is the man that has a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. A virtuous woman, meaning a righteous woman, rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. There's no peace, man. Because you know that most of the, hey man, and they got all these different baby daddies, and then soon they see you or know you got another woman, what happens? They just lose their damn mind. They go batshit crazy. Oh yeah. Verse 6 is but a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman. How can any of y'all, especially you baby mamas, be jealous over another woman? Because a man got another woman that ain't sleeping with her own way, but he shouldn't have another woman and have he shouldn't have another woman if laying down with another woman if she laying down with another man. That's adultery. That is truly adultery. And both people that are committing that adultery should be what? Be deleted. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another man. Woman. Right? And a scourge of the tongue was what? That communicate with all. Right? Meaning she just being what a straight BITCH. That's what she is. And most of them, that's why most of them got what? Them attitudes. And they don't know what it is to calm down or talk with some sense. You know. The ignorance is what? It's so high. But like I said, all of a sudden, this new revelation and the new understanding that Eve having now, you know, they are actually at a alarming rate that I've seen trying to check one another now. Why? Because like little what his name was? He said, little Leroy, Mr. Leroy, your shit getting real over here. Verse 13. The grace of a wife delighteth her what? Her husband in her discretion, meaning her decision that she make will fatten his bones. And how is it that you can make that you as a woman can make the right decisions and what it is you should or shouldn't be doing? You got to do it according to the scriptures. You know, Eve is quick to speak and speak about the word, but guess what? She's just being what? Just like Esau Edom do. What do Edom do? He just make it up as he go. And Eve just making it up as she go. So they both making it up as they go. They both are being deceptive. And they both are what? Are evil. So we're not going to get our women back the way we want them, man, until the kingdom, man. For real. Right? Now, there's a select few sisters, so-called black women, that are going to be saved during this time. Because why? Because we got to bring back, we don't need you now. We don't need you to bring back the kingdom now. Because, but we are very aware that there is some, that it is some black sisters, some so-called black sisters that are what? That are righteous and that the Lord gonna save. Right? And you're going to be used for what? For that purpose, to bring back our what? Kingdom, our children. Or should I say, which is going to be what? The 2/3 that are going to burn in America. Verse 14, a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord. And there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. Meaning one that is quiet, a quiet wife, man. Quiet. Not getting on your nerves. And when I say getting on your nerves, you know, being what? Being a straight B-I-T-C-H. Huh? Verse 15. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace. Huh? Shamefaced. How many of these women are ashamed ashamed period? Hey, they wear anything. They be straight naked and walking all in public, man. In a public grocery store where children are naked. And then if you look at them a certain way, they looking at you and gonna be loud as you trying to what? Trying to justify that wickedness on you and your child. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace. In her continent, mind what cannot be what? Be valued. Cannot be valued. As the sun, when it what arises in the high heaven, so is the what? The beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. Even ordering no house. I just seen this let me see, 1, 2, about 3 videos of women complaining about their children, their teenage children. Right? And 2 of them was young girls, and 1 was a young boy, but 2 of them was girls. Talking about how disrespectful they are. They've been disrespectful. But all of a sudden now, you want to put it on the internet and talk about your teenage daughter when you the one raised her. You're the reason she acting the way she acting. Even the young men. But if one particular young lady went into in great depth. What's the girl show? Who was it on? I think Jess the Girl Talk. It was on her. It was a video she did this morning where this young lady was talking about her that went in great detail concerning her and her daughter. To my she's tired of it. She wanted, in other words, she want out of her house. Why? Y'all know why. No more child support, no more food stamps, Section 8, all that stuff about to go. They don't want them children no more, man. That's all their children was. You're going to see a whole lot more of them coming online complaining and trying to justify getting rid of their kids. That's exactly what she finna do. But now, a strange woman, as such, these internet queens, is what? What that precept is? Let's go to Proverbs. These internet queens. Let me show you something here real quick. What is it? Damn, what did I say? Lost my chain of thought. Oh, Proverbs 5. That's what I was thinking about. Proverbs 5. A strange woman. Which is a lot of you all jakes. Y'all be messing with what? A bunch of strange women. Proverbs 5 and verse. Now this goes into us. This is wisdom, but it's a twofold scripture. We're gonna use for what? For Eve. Right? For the lips of a strange woman. Because we know that wisdom is what? Wisdom is compared to what? To a woman. For the lips of a strange woman drop as what? As an honeycomb. And her mouth is smoother than oil. Eve always got some smooth to tell you, right? When she wants something. When she won't. But her end is what? Is bitter as warm wood, sharp as what? As a two-edged sword. Evil means she being what? She's being deceptive. She's not being genuine. She's being kind and sweet and loving and can't get enough of you because why? because she know times are hard. She needs you now. Verse 5, her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on hell. Worst thing you can do is take two or three of them so-called baddies, them long eyelashes and long nails in your house at one time. That's the worst thing you can do. You shouldn't take none of them in your house. But the worst thing you can do is take three of them. Boy, listen, you're going to be deleted. You're going to be deleted. Eve is in what? She's in desperate mode. She's in desperate mode to do what? In other words, she's in survival mode. She's in survival mode. But let's go to Ecclesiastes 36. 36 and 22. Because we talk about a virtuous woman. A woman that what? That a man truly needs within himself, right? Which is what? 36 and 22. Ecclesiastes 36 and 22. The beauty of a woman cheereth the what? The countenance. And a man loveth nothing better. Nothing better than a woman that is quiet and loving and what? That really true. See, y'all be thinking y'all fooling a man because y'all think that the more you act as though you desire and want a man, you all think that really fools and tricks a man. No, he's just enjoying the moment. He's just enjoying the moment. You're not fooling or tricking him because most men men think logically. Women use what? Use lust for what? For an advantage. That even makes her just as powerful than what the so-called white man in his own kingdom. If there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue, then is not her husband like other men? He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession. That's what you are. Go back to being a possession and being a helpmeet and being a proper support for what? For your husband. For what? For survival. You all cannot survive out there on your own. You know you can't survive on your own because why? You wasn't designed to be on your own. You were designed. The Most High gave what? Gave the woman to the man. So you can't not survive on your own, right? Your child support, your food stamp, Section 8 and Medicaid gone. So now what? What you doing? Y'all looking to what? For a man now, huh? And I guarantee you ain't looking for no six figures. You just looking for any old man now. You probably take a bomb on the street. He that getteth a wife begetteth a possession, a help like unto himself, in a pillar of rest. And these women had not been a pillar of rest to anyone, including themselves. They have not. They literally have not. Is that Genesis 3? Genesis 3 in verse 16. Unto the woman, woman means what? It literally means servant. He said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth what? Children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. No such thing as 50-50. No such thing as we do this together. No. Use a help me. If you trying to make yourself be in the same level with a man, you're going off. You're going off. Where we at? 1 Corinthians 11 and let's start at the top. Be ye followers of me, as I am a follower of Mashiach, which is Christ him. A lot of you always say y'all follow Jesus. I love Jesus. We love Jesus. You love Jesus, huh? Yeah, you're right. You do love Jesus, so-called white man. This is why you're going off. This is why you are not a follower of the scriptures. Because why? Because the scripture does not say anything about anything being 50-50 or being what? Even with what? With a man. Right? We do this together. No, you don't do nothing together. You do this behind me. Right. And if you're a man, you got a problem with what I'm saying about your woman should be behind you, then guess what? Then you part of the problem too. You's a weak Negro. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember in all things and keep the ordinances. And part of the ordinances is what? Is your woman being what? A possession. A help me unto you. So you are what? In these tough times that we're coming into what? Survive. Being how you gonna get in good and correct survival mode when you don't have a male figure? Ooh, a lot of y'all gonna catch it, boy. And the Lord, you know what? The Lord gonna be laughing. Huh? What that precept? I shall I will mark when your field cometh. Yeah, that's the Lord. And as I delivered them to you, but I would have you know that the head of every man is the Mashiach, who y'all ignorantly call Christ. And IUIC, Most High Christ bless. And the head of the woman is what? Is the man. So Yahweh Shai, who y'all ignorantly call Jesus, is our head. So when you disrespect your husband, you disrespecting Yahweh Shai, who y'all ignorantly call Jesus. Y'all disrespecting him. Then in the process, the head of the man and the head of the Mashiach is God. Who y'all call who? Christ called who? Which is Yahweh Shai. So that trickles up to the what? To the Heavenly Father. When y'all trying to what? Be deceptive and trying to what? Trying to rule over your man. So y'all might as well be trying to rule over the Most High and His Son. Because these are the ordinances that what? That are part of, you know what? Let's go to verse 7. Let's go a little further with that. Just thought about it. Verse 7 of 1 Corinthians. Did I say Ecclesiastes the first time? I probably did. 1 Corinthians, I probably didn't. 1 Corinthians 11, let's go to verse 7. For a man indeed ought not to what? To cover his head, meaning a hat. For as much as he is what? The image and glory of thy power, not women. You're not the glory, huh? First and foremost is the man. Glory of thy power, but the woman is the glory of the man. The man, your husband is your glory. Right? The husband is your glory. Verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. One more, and I'm going to close this out. Let's go to Ephesians. Let's go to Ephesians 5 and verse 5 and 22 to be exact. Submitting yourselves, verse 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as a Mashiach, who y'all ignorantly call Christ, is the head of the church. And he is the savior of the body. Y'all running these churches, and most of y'all don't even know what. Don't even know how to what. Most of y'all don't have men because why? You done left men, you done divorced men, you done took everything the men have. So guess what? You already off. So you in the church being what? Wicked. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, you are ignorantly called Christ, is the head of the church. He is the savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is subject unto the Mashiach, so let the wife be to what? Their own husband in everything. So you got to be everything to your husband. Not the so-called white man. Because he giving you what? Child support, food stamps, Section 8, and Medicaid. So when that note say, call Allah Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Kudash, Shalom.